This is a podcast inspired by escapism, which is the tendency to seek distraction and relief from unpleasant realities, especially by seeking entertainment or engaging in fantasy. Escape with us. Not just when you want distraction from unpleasant realities, but when you want to join friends who share similar thoughts, similar dreams, who seek and get their escape. The wind is blowing and the sails are set. Welcome to the WhatsApp Odyssey podcast. This is the Great Escape speaking. So now, how about we escape?
That's true.
Oh, oopsie.
Sign language. Get with it.
To be or not to be? Welcome to another WhatsApp Odyssey podcast. These are the top 5 fictional places I would love to be in. My lovely fiance. Hi. Where did you come from?
Behind you. Where else am I
Oh,
going?
jeez. Oh, man.
I do that a lot, guys. It's very easy to scare.
So my apologies, my humblest apologies. These are the top 5 fictional places we would love to be in, and the top 5 that we would not like to. In fact, maybe even hate to be in. Of course, fictional places with no bounds of our personal selection from movies, books, and games. From 5 being the least wanted or not to 1 being the most. And as an added bonus, you could... excuse me. And as an added... It never fails, even when I'm reading something. And as an added bonus, you could be yourself or how you'd see yourself in that world. Not that this is more fun for my not?
I can't speak today, guys.
Wow. Now to make this more fun for my listeners, our listeners, sorry, love, feel free to make up your own list and comment below. We'd love to see it and give it a mention in a future podcast, because there's so many different worlds out there that offer crazy cool or just crazy stuff to experience.
Crazy people, crazy.
Exactly. And a lot of them are going to be mentioned today. So, yeah, we have our own separate lists. So, let's start off with the ones that we'd dislike first. Did you want to go first, or you want me to?
You can go first.
All right. So, I'm going to start off with number 5. Something I recently got in touch with, because it's actually still a new series, because the guy, as we all know, Scott Cawthon, has been releasing them like chickens. If he's been releasing them as fast as chickens can populate. No, rabbits. There we go. As fast as rabbits can populate.
Rabbits?
Yes. We were talking about.
They're so cute.
They are, but so creepy. Have you seen those eyes?
I have, and they're adorable. I played all the games. I love them all.
Yeah, I'm more into the Rave Man aspect more so, but yeah.
Of course you are.
Yeah, buddy. So we have number 5, Five Nights at Freddy's, i.e. the restaurant or the places they take place in. If you're not too into it, really, basically a bunch of animatronics are around these dark corners all around the rest of places just trying to kill you. It's deeper than that, but I'm going to keep it that simplistic for time purposes. Time purposes.
I'll pass.
It grew on
I
me.
don't like it when stuff comes out from around the corner and tries to kill me. I'm straight.
And the jump scares are crazy. Like, they don't really get everybody, but it's the sound they do and just the way these figured things look. And they get scarier each game, and that's what really gets it. And the story behind it is actually pretty crazy too. So, definitely look into it. It's something that I do enjoy, but it's not a place I would love to be. Essentially.
So weird.
Yes, I am. I'm proud of it. They would kill you at any chance they get. So.
Not I, my friend.
Not I either. I wouldn't. Yeah. So there you go. Number 4 is Invader Zim, a very popular Nickelodeon show. Yeah.
And that's number 5 for me. I want to go. It's just so weird. I love it.
See, I can't remember. What was it? The 2000s or the 90s? Early 2000s? Okay, 90s.
Even though it did go into like early 2000s, if I remember correctly, but mostly 90s.
So Invader Zim was a very crazy cool, but also messed up cartoon. Messed up as in basically everyone who lived there got jacked up in some sort of way. Just because the world they lived in was just really weird. It's hard to really describe it. You just have to go and watch it on YouTube. I'm sure there's some episodes there, or maybe Nickelodeon's doing reruns. I'm not sure, but if there's
No, Nickelodeon's not doing reruns with all the
well, at least,
sucker goofy crap that they got on there. They're gonna still have the kids that watch it.
yeah, at least Cartoon Network is doing that, so that's something. Well, with Boomerang at least. So you got
Boomerang. Well, Boomerang was aight.
Well, I mean, they brought back Teen Titans, Dexter's Lab, Johnny Bravo, so that's when it got even better.
Yeah, but then they also totally funded Teen Titans Go, so they kind of lost it there. That's as far as my support goes. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, if you want to go that route, all the shows, Nickelodeon and Disney have done the same kind of route as far as, not really good quality shows go. But
anyway, what's number 3 for you?
I for one actually like Teen Titans Go. It doesn't hold a candle to Teen Titans, the original, but yeah. If
you call yourself a 90s baby.
If you're not familiar with Vader Zim, look it up. It's definitely worth watching. I love the show, but I just would not live there. It's just
I'm telling y'all will get addicted. Y'all either love or hate her. There is no in between, ever.
I haven't seen anyone who hates. I have yet to see anyone who hates Gurr. I don't think that's even possible. So number 3 is Cabin in the Woods. What was that? 2014? Hopefully, I think it was 2014.
The one with Chris Hemsworth?
Yeah.
No, my fiance. We will not be doing that.
That was a funny. Spoiler. Did I mention spoiler? You do
not want to hear anything. Turn away now. Put your phone on mute.
Skip ahead 20 seconds. So this was funny. I can't lie. Basically, almost everyone, technically everyone dies in this movie. So the funny thing was Chris Hemsworth, who plays Thor in the Avengers movies, he is one of the guys who's like, okay, we found a way to escape. I'm gonna take this motorcycle and speed it across this this crevice, and I'm gonna get help, and I'm gonna bring them here, and we're gonna make it out here alive. So you think, oh man, he's gonna make it, he's gonna survive. He gets on a motorcycle, goes over, he's in the air, he's airborne like E.T. and that kid in that movie. Smack! He crashes into an invisible wall and falls to his death. I can't lie, I was cracking up when I saw that. I felt so bad afterward, because I was pretty dark though. Like, he just smacks into it and just falls to his death. That's dark, but it was funny at the same time for some reason. You think, I'll save the day.
He's like, this is not Thor, this is not the Avengers, turn back, turn around, this is not going to work.
It's like, you forgot your hammer.
That's not right.
So number 2 number 2 is the whole Planet of the Apes franchise.
Yeah, I'll pass.
You have the apes doing what we did, but honestly, they do it to a better degree because they go to a simpler way of life. They're not driving around in cars that pollute the planet, etc. So they go back to a simplistic way of living. Yes, they enslave the humans and kind of do bad things to us like we did them, but I mean,
that came from me, guys.
And it smelled wonderful. No, I'm joking.
That's disgusting.
I
won't go that far.
It smelled like chocolate. It smelled like love. That's what it smelled like. It smelled like chocolatey love.
Guys, don't listen.
So yeah, Planet of the Apes has gone as far back as I'm bad with the time. I should have looked at the stuff beforehand, but I want to say it started in the 70s, and then it's gone. It's had a recent reboot within the last couple years. It's been a really cool franchise, but crazy. That's like I just look it up. It's worth watching. Number 1, and this was a tough list to make. Number 1 would have to be Resident Evil, both the movie and game version.
Never seen either. I don't think you guys realize, but I hate scary movies. So that one right there, no, we're not doing that at all, ever.
Oh no, what the French toast? Oh wait, it's still recording. Never mind. I thought it stopped recording.
So you guys, technical difficulties.
So yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm actually on her side too, to a degree. I like scary
he loves
movies.
Scary. He's not on my side. He likes it.
No. I do, but I don't like the side of it. I don't like the darker. I don't like the side of it that goes to gore and that. Yeah, paranormal and all that stuff. I prefer the classical thriller. Thriller. Yeah, but thriller and what's the other one? It's thriller, horror, and something else.
And the good guy lives forever and ever.
Well, thriller is more so action. I meant to say, I guess mystery and something else, but horror too. But horror more so delves into more so the mature side of it, of the scary elements, where you have the gory kills and stuff like that. But I'm more, yeah. But yeah, I mean, you're stuck on the world where infection is just everywhere.
And I thought Resident Evil was the one with the werewolves and the vampires. Don't laugh at me. I'm a sheltered child, guys. When I tell you, I don't even watch the movie. I don't read the books. I don't play the games.
I don't know. Resident Evil was zombies. You know, the Umbrella Corporation.
Nah.
Yeah. Werewolves
What was the one that was called the thingy? The one with the vampire slayer that fell in love with the werewolf and they both had to kill each other because it's kind of like Romeo and Juliet with supernatural stuff.
What in the world? That does not sound familiar at all to me.
Look, I know one of y'all knew it. Whoever knows it, what I'm talking about, you better comment it down there because I know I'm not going crazy. I
thought you were talking about Twilight at first. Then when you said the vampire slayer and stuff.
How dare you have that come out your mouth?
Yeah, no, I got a little nauseous as I was talking about it.
Apparently not, because you just finished the word.
It was coming up, but I said it fast enough for it to not.
Yeah. Anyway, my turn. Let's see. Number 5 is like the I, Robot series. I have read the book, and I have watched the movie with Will Smith.
Love it.
And I do. I absolutely love the movie, and it's a love-hate relationship. On one hand, I do not like robots that close to me in my life. Like, you should not be governing my life. I should be able to do stuff on my own still. I don't like that. I don't roll with that, because if they decide y'all want to put the 3 laws in there, they be like, oh, humans don't follow the 3 laws, so why should we? And it's going to be that whole movie all over again, and I know I'm going to be the first to die. We're not doing it. We're not doing that. I don't like that. So that's number 5.
The Matrix did the same thing, basically, too.
I have never seen The Matrix. I know, gasp, whatever. I'm not watching it.
Similar, but yeah.
Yeah, we're not doing that. Oh my goodness, what was number 4? Can't remember what number 4 was. I think number 4 was Transformers. Because of, again, it's that alien species. The human race thinks that they're the only ones out there, and if anyone different means they fall under the jurisdiction of humans, and everyone must go by humans. Yes, we are a very superior race. Woohoo, go humans, I'm one of them. However, the fact that we get aliens on a regular basis in either New York, San Francisco, London, or Tokyo, I am not down for. I don't like it. Woohoo, they can transform, and I'm driving an Autobot / Decepticon. I lied. I don't want Decepticons. They're going to end up killing me and taking over my family.
Yeah, they don't care about humans at all.
But, woot. That's why they're 5 and 4. We're cool with that. Number 3, 2, and 1 were kind of a mix. 1, I don't mess with any of the Jurassic Park series. No, they are dead for a reason. Leave them alone. Another one is Alien vs. Predator.
Oh, man.
Y'all found a prehistoric something and y'all went to mess with it to see what it was. Again, leave that mess alone.
I think technically...
anything time travel. Why y'all gotta mess with time? Why y'all wanna go back? Y'all made the mistakes? Who wants to see the future? Nobody, because a future changes literally when you blink or cough a certain way. I leave future, leave Jurassic Park, leave aliens alone. Why can't humans do that? I don't understand why humans can't understand to leave them 3 things alone.
Well, if you want to go as far back as that, you might as well just go far as the Prometheus movie, which predates it all, really.
Why y'all gotta mess with Why
Well,
y'all gotta touch it?
that's
Why
proof
y'all
right
search for
there
it?
because
Leave it alone.
the what are they? I think they were called the architects, the guys who apparently the alien race that apparently created humans. They realized, oh man, we kind of messed up with these humans. So they create the alien. Oh, spoiler, guys, my bad. Well, I mean, the movie's
If
old.
y'all haven't seen the movie, read the book. Next.
I mean, it's been a couple years now, so you haven't seen it, and it's gonna affect you like that.
It didn't matter anyway.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Who didn't realize this by now?
Even though, just in case, spoiler alert.
Spoiler.
We're nice people. We're nice people.
Yeah, we are. We're nice. So yeah, that's another reason there. Why? Yeah. Humans aren't really liked a lot.
Aliens, time travel, and dinosaurs. There's already been work trying to bring back some fossils back to life. Not fossils, but bring back dinosaurs back to life because they figured out how to do it in real life instead of just the movies. And we have a 4-movie trilogy with different backgrounds and different islands and different security systems on why this is a really, really bad idea. Bad idea.
Well,
I don't understand why people want to touch it. Like,
not just that, but Jurassic Park is it. While it is the top leading reason why, but there are even other movies that show why dinosaurs and humans. Yeah, it shows why dinosaurs and humans should not be together. It's horrible, especially not in the city.
What? No, y'all tried to put a park in San Francisco, and look how that turned out.
That T-Rex wrecked everything. Get it?
He ate the dog.
Oh, I said it wrong.
Went past the brick wall like with marshmallow. Like, he was drinking out of the pool. Chlorine pool water. Like, what is going on? Y'all don't realize?
She's quoting Jurassic Park 2, by the way. Lost World.
If y'all didn't know I was quoting Jurassic Park 2, y'all need to get y'all lives. That's what happened. But we're not doing that. Jurassic Park 3, y'all want to go mess around with the 5 Deaths Island, and y'all want to get too close, and y'all gonna get eaten, and we gotta go back and save y'all lives. No. First movie, it was a one-time thing. You didn't know how it was gonna turn out. You got a lot of money. You didn't know you need to do something with it. Fine. It turned out it's a bad idea. Leave them alone. Fourth movie, again, y'all tried to recreate the first one with more money and more security systems, more technology. Look where they got you. Y'all want to play God, and it ate all y'all. How about that? No, I don't like this game at all. In fact, you tried to train after it. Look where that turned out. We're not doing this. We're not doing that. The new dinosaur y'all made, y'all want to put more teeth in? Yeah. And turn against Albert, and turn against Chris freaking Pratt. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. And if y'all haven't seen that movie, it was really good. 1 and 2, y'all need to get that. Y'all need to get that movie. But okay, I'm done with my 5. I'm done. Because if I go on any longer, I'm gonna be out of breath. I don't know how much more I can rant on. This is a really, really bad idea. I'm not even gonna go on Alien versus Predator or time travel. Because Jurassic Park, right? I think Jurassic Park hit number 1. Because I cannot stress how bad of an idea this is.
Well, I mean,
I will be that main person. I'm gonna move across country in Europe. I know doggone well you got more common sense than us America. We're gonna go that way. We're gonna go that way. So that's my 5.
I don't know. I mean, unless they made more Indominus Rexes, or if they did, or whatever we're gonna see.
Made more Indominus Rexes, y'all stupid people.
Well, I mean, that's basically what they're gonna do in Jurassic Park 5. Because spoiler, but if anyone, I mean,
it's not even confirmed or denied yet, so technically there's no spoiler. Going on from that, they were saying they wanted in the Jurassic World towards the end, in the movie, they made mention of trying to turn dinosaurs into weapons for war.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about
so
before.
They
the
also
spoiler.
were trying. They were trying to miniaturize the not the Indominus. What's the name of the dinosaur?
T-Rex?
No. The one that, whatever the heck that dinosaur was. They made that one for the new dinosaur, but they wanted to miniaturize it. Fine. Whatever. Y'all should have started miniature to begin with to find its ferocity. Fine. That's a dumb reason. That's common sense, but whatever. Y'all lacking. Y'all want money. But they were also talking about making human dinosaur hybrids.
Yeah, I saw they actually had a concept art about that because that was actually supposed to be a thing
This
for Jurassic
movie,
World. Yeah, but they scrapped it for some reason. But the look of
I
it
guess
was
they weren't ready.
awesome.
It definitely was, definitely something I personally cannot wait for. So if they do come out with that, I will be at the 7 o'clock showing the night before. Y'all will find me there, and I won't push y'all out the way should y'all block me from my movie.
And I will be there too to help push because that's awesome. It's crazy too because imagine if they had that in yeah, imagine if they had that in Jurassic World as a little Easter egg where remember the scene where I forget their names, but the new owner, he is walking through the labs, and
Richmond?
yeah, and he sees, maybe not sees the test tube of this subject, but after that scene when he talks to the doctor, I'm forgetting everybody's names.
Dr. Wu, Dr. Wen, Dr. Wu, whatever his name.
I think it's Wu, because Wen is from Scrubs, I believe. But with Wu,
Yes, he watches Scrubs, guys.
yeah, with Wu, he after that maybe he goes in the back part of the lab where it's all secret, and that's when they kind of show it. Maybe he just walks by it or something to work on another project, but that would have been a really cool Easter egg.
Well, whatever they decide to do for Jurassic Park 5, or Jurassic World 5, whatever I want to call it, it's such an awesome concept that everyone's still going to see it. It's one of those series that everyone's going to watch no matter how bad it is. It's like Star Wars. It should also get us into the top 5 movies, TV series, and whatever it was for places we do want to see. So you can start with that.
Yeah, I was actually going to add that to the list too, but Mass Effect actually beat that. But I'll get to that in a bit here.
Be still my heart, people. Ugh.
I know it was a tough one because, I mean, the Force is pretty epic, but because of the characters that I've grown to, well, I'll get into it as I get to the list. But, so, I'll get there. It was a short summary. So, the ones I actually love to be a part of. Number 5, Pokemon. Oof. Pokemon Go, which I just started doing about today.
Run far away, people.
Yeah.
Run very far away. We were talking on the phone. He's like, "Ooh, a Pokemon." Nah, run away, people.
It's
Run
amazing.
away.
I've had it for about 5 days now. It's the current date is 7/15/2016, and it's amazing. Like the whole time, my first Pokemon game was Leaf Green on the Game Boy Advance back in 2004. Out of all the other trainer-based I've played, 80% of them, it was just great playing those games where you play as a trainer, just explore all the different areas. I've only seen season 1 through 2 of the animated series, the original Pokemon series, most of the earlier movies, and while I do love Digimon 2 and feel it's a cooler element, especially honestly, I think the Digimon look cooler too. And they talk instead of saying their name over and over again. I hated that about Pokemon. That was the one thing I hated.
I'm sorry, I can't even contribute to this conversation because I was more concerned about, anime and, Sailor Moon to be exact. Sailor Moon and Samurai Jack and Dexter's Lab.
Yeah.
And then even then Transformers Armada in the 90s that I didn't really pay attention. I think I caught Digimon every other day. So it's
Yeah. Yeah, it's understandable. I was more into that a lot because I think Cartoon Network. I liked the Cartoon Network a lot because Toonami, the block, showed a lot of these shows. So because of that, I was able to get into them. If not for Toonami, I wouldn't have known about really any of these animes until later on in life from people who watched mangas and whatnot.
Really?
Mm-hmm. So I feel like I'd be a lot safer and less life-threatening being in Pokemon. Both places, regardless, would be great to explore. But
I'm not. I feel my life will be threatened in Pokemon because I have such a big behind smart mouth. I'm gonna go because I'm so Pikachu. He can't do nothing. Dead.
Well, at least with them, they could just say their name over and over again.
Drown me. Chimchar's gonna turn me into dust. I can't do nothing. I don't even know if I'm saying their names right. That's how much I know nothing about Pokemon.
Did you say Chimchar?
Chimchar?
Well, there is one called Chimchar.
I know there's a monkey on fire. I know there is one with a monkey on fire.
He was pretty cool.
My favorite was Eevee because she anything about Pokemon, I knew I wanted an Eevee.
I caught one of those actually on Pokemon Go the other day.
And that's the only time I'll probably encourage you to get one.
Exactly.
And like, name it after me. Like, come on now.
I'm gonna do that. That's one thing I like about Pokemon Go too, is even if you name the character, nickname it, you're not stuck with it like with the other original Pokemon games. You can always edit the name as you please as you go by, which I thought is great. It kind of, I mean, it's realistic because like people today, we can change our name if we wanted to. It's
once you hit 18.
Yeah, so I mean, it's realistic in that respect. And even animals, you call an animal a different name, eventually that's going to stick to them more so than the other one. Well, usually. So.
Depending on the animal, if it's a cat, I don't even know why you're calling it.
Right. So, with that, I think Pokemon, I don't know. Yeah. I just think Pokemon's safer because the things that happen between the two movies, I think, well, then again, I don't know, it's tricky. I think
more than 2 movies. You do realize this, right?
No, I was saying I've only seen like the earlier movies out of the other ones that have happened. Like I've seen more than 2 of the early movies, but I've at least seen maybe 3 or 4.
Yeah, that's a lot. I don't even like Pokemon. I think I've seen every movie of Pokemon man.
Yeah, there's
a lot.
I kind of want to, because I mean I still love Pokemon regardless, but I don't know.
They're really, really cheesy. They are.
That's what I like about it.
I can't even a little bit. I cannot wrap my mind around it at all. Okay, so what's 3?
Up number 4 actually.
No, 1, 3.
Pokemon was 5. I didn't have Digimon on the list. It was just one of those. It was an honorable mention. So Mass Effect was number 4. Mass Effect was 4, and this was a tough choice over Star Wars because
Mass Effect was number 4. Gas surprise, clutch my pearls.
You'll see why. Because, granted, it was tough because with Mass Effect you have the whole Reaper invasion to think of, but I mean, honestly, it's tough because in that current generation, I would have loved to be a part of the Shepard generation, which happens during the Reaper invasion, and be the one to help save the day and just go through these amazing adventures with these characters. It's just awesome, and you do kind of have Jedi-like abilities in Mass Effect, but I mean, there's still a major difference. Like, you don't have mind manipulation unless you're the Reaper, which I wouldn't recommend. So, yeah. But it was a tough pick, but at the end of the day, I chose Mass Effect, but Star Wars was a close second. It really was. But I chose Mass Effect because I was able to, being able to play as the character made it all that more.
If you want to play as a character, read fanfiction.net.
Yeah, I mean, I love fanfiction too. I've written plenty before, but anyway. Number 3.
The Great Escape on fanfiction.net, people.
We'll go into that later. Fusion Fall and Kingdom Hearts fanfictions. Damn it. Speaking of Fusion Fall is number 3. Oh my goodness. Amazing memories with this game. Wow. Starting off, one planet filled with all your favorite Cartoon Network characters battling against a single alien threat. An alien known as Fuse, ready to invade, take over, and assimilate their planet to his own like many other worlds before.
In other words, Fusion Fall was for all the little kids to understand something about recycling. Because that's when it got big. That's when that game got really big.
Oh,
when
yeah.
they decided to hit like big about recycling, cleaning up the planet and all that, man.
Yeah.
The planet still looks dirty as all get out.
Well, technically, while it was like that to a degree, Nickelodeon was more so influenced by recycling.
That was before everything went downhill with all the crazy TV shows and stuff. Yes, someone might like it to this day. However, but that was literally right before Zoe 101 came out. It was literally right before a couple seasons of Degrassi where everyone started to die. That's literally when it happened. So I think it was. All I remember is right before when recycling got really big and everyone was like, we gotta save the planet. We're literally this generation of literally everything is technology and we're trashing the planet. We need to take care of it. So that's when at least like a bunch of different organizations came out about recycling, about cleaning the planet, about making sure you trash your thing. That was when not Wendy Wu, London Tipton. What the heck is her name? Brenda Song. There it is.
There we
Brenda
go.
Song. That was when she came out about food around the world for Disney Channel. Like just a bunch of like different little segments about that of where Disney Channel was just going around the world and saying, this is how we live, this is how we live, this is how we can benefit the world this way, this is how we benefit the world this way. Let's all do our part to clean up the world after ourselves. Like that's when that came out. So yeah, I'm done.
That was, yeah, I mean, that's proof right there too. Those were all Nickelodeon shows. That's why I think it was more so
No, a lot
influenced.
of them were Disney Channel. Well, I mean, Zoe 101 was
Oh,
Nickelodeon,
right,
but
right,
it was
okay.
literally a combination between Disney Channel and Nickelodeon.
Yeah, because Nickelodeon's MMO game was, I think it was an MMO game. You could play as like all the Nickelodeon characters.
MMO, for all y'all new people, is
Massive multiplayer.
I'm not a gamer.
Massive multiplayer online. She is, but she's not a hardcore gamer like me.
I'm not a gamer, period. Don't listen to him. I am not a gamer. If it don't come on my phone, I don't play it.
Still a gamer technically. Those are games.
No.
Silly woman. So
Just forget.
exactly. This was back in 2004, so you can create your own character with an original story, fighting alongside all your favorite Cartoon Network characters: Dexter's Lab, Powerpuff Girls, Samurai Jack, Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, and so on. With their original voice actors, it was great. They were redesigned with a whole new look. It was just great. It sadly ended in 2013, but if it ever got revived and ported to Steam or the consoles, I'd be all for it. So many good memories. I mean, they honestly should port it back to the consoles and get some more money. They have a lot of great stories to be revisited and rebooted, so it deserves it. It was such a great series. I wish you could still play at least a downloaded version of it where you could play certain missions of it. Maybe an 8 to 10 hour campaign or something like that. Something to still have in your possession. That would have been great. But that was number 3. Number 2, and this was a tough choice, but it was Kingdom Hearts. One of my most beloved video game series ever. Played it from the very beginning. You can potentially visit every Disney and Pixar movie to date.
Potentially.
Yeah, maybe even DreamWorks. We never know.
Potentially.
But especially Pixar, because they're trying to incorporate them more so. Like Wreck-It Ralph, my still favorite Disney movie. Hopefully we get that one soon. Same with Atlantis and Treasure Planet. They're overdue to be in the game series. Side note, while there are tons of great worlds to explore in the future of the series, one thing I always wanted to see was there being a looking glass that goes between the classic Alice in Wonderland and the Tim Burton's world.
He's easily distracted, guys. Ignore him.
She's trying to sabotage me.
I am, and it's amazing.
We're talking over FaceTime right now.
I fought for life.
T. So that's what I like about it, because that's why with number 2 and 1 you have this gross amount, and gross I mean is like a massive amount of different worlds put into one. Actually 3 through 1, because Fusion Falls is the same thing basically. So yeah, it's just the story too. It's you would have never thought that from 2002 the original series would have expanded to what it is now. Like, it's ridiculous. But then again, it's from the person from who created Final Fantasy. No, not created. Who helped Final Fantasy and directed and all that stuff. So that actually makes sense now that I think about it. So anyway, the final one, Lego Dimensions, number 1.
I called it.
Yeah.
If it wasn't Kingdom Hearts, it was gonna be something like I called it.
Yeah, she knows how big I am with Kingdom Hearts and Mass Effect, but Lego Dimensions hit it because you have, oh man, you have The Simpsons, Back to the Future, the DC franchise,
the Marvel franchise, the Disney franchise.
Yeah, technically.
Jurassic Park franchise.
You have all of them.
Jones franchise. Star Wars, because I'm still in denial there with Disney franchise. So you literally got everybody and anything in between. If it's a Lego, if it was made in Lego, it is made. Like
Yeah.
you do.
I mean, technically, Lego Dimensions itself cuts out the Marvel, I think, because they couldn't get them signed on to have with DC. I think, I don't know. Maybe it just costed too much money, so they just figured, we'll just pick and choose, because they've had more DC games than Marvel, so it makes
Or they're
sense.
waiting until they get more popular before Marvel signs on. Because once Marvel comes over, you know it's a done deal finished game.
Oh man, yeah.
It's done deal finished.
Because I mean, it would make sense too, because Disney Infinity just shut down recently. So I mean, why not jump on the Lego Dimensions bandwagon? So that is my favorite one. You have all these different characters recently incorporated into Lego because of the game, and it just expands even more because of if you factor that in with the Lego movie, it all makes sense. Like technically, all these Lego movies exist in this dimension, whether or not they're in the game or not. So that's my list, and I'm sticking with it.
Okay, so my list starts out with number 5 with any Disney movie known to me. I love Disney. Like, my favorite movie is Mary Poppins with Julie Andrews and Dick Van Dyke. Like, I am the
What'd you call me? I paused there.
Yes, I gave him a face. Like, there was no reason to speak for that face because he already knew what that face was. I absolutely love it. I know all the songs. I pretty much can tell you all the dance moves. I love Disney. I absolutely love Disney. Love Disney. If I can live there, I would.
When you wish upon a star. Sorry.
Number 4 is going to have to be the Batman franchise. I would love to personally be...
Because I'm Batman.
No. I would love to personally be Harley Quinn's little sister or twin sister or whatever I want to be. I want to be related to Harley Quinzel. I love Harley. Joker is one of my favorite all-time villains whatsoever. Just, if there's... It doesn't even have to be in the DC franchise. Say in Marvel's, like, who's your favorite villain? Joker. Who's your favorite villain in Disney? Joker. Like, that absolutely favorite franchise known ever. Just, I love Joker. I love Joker. I love Batman. I love Harley. I love the what is it? The Gotham Sirens. So Poison Ivy, the original Gotham Sirens before Talia came along. So it was Catwoman and Poison Ivy and Harley. Those are my chicks right there. Those are my absolute chicks. You got the redhead, you got the brunette, and you got the blonde. I was happy. I was absolutely happy. And I literally went between those 3 different personalities any given time of the day. I loved it. And that's absolutely number 4. The only bad part is, again, because of my mouth, Batman gonna see me, lock me up, and go, really? Really? So, like, it's not even gonna take that long either. Let's go like, crap.
It's time for some justice.
Literally, I was like, oh well, I'm locked up. Let's go to Arkham, guys. I haven't seen my friend in so long. Like, horrible. I can't do it. I would love to, but I'm just gonna keep that as a dream, just a background dream. What did I say for number 3? I said something for number 3. I think number 1 was Star Wars, but I think I did Star Wars twice. I did Star Wars twice.
Oh, you mean before JJ took over and said everything wasn't canon anymore? Like the version that was originally canon, then the one that isn't.
So I think that was it. This was number 3 was JJ before after. This is when JJ took over. So I think that's number 3 because everything is not canon anymore. Wikipedia does not exist in JJ Abrams' brain.
Which is kind of lame,
yes,
but I can understand.
Wikipedia is WOOKIEPEDIA.com. It's everything about Star Wars. It literally has every book, mention a book, comic, TV show, movie, anything. All the information you could ever need about Star Wars. I absolutely love the website. I have a membership. Don't ask me. I love it. I absolutely love Star Wars. Like, Star Wars is my best friend. And then number 2. What was number 2? I want to say... What was number 2? I remember... It literally is on the tip of my tongue. What is number 2?
You got me.
I don't know what number 2 was. I want to say number 2 was based off a book for some reason.
Wasn't Sherlock somewhere on the list?
Yes! Number 2 was Sherlock. Thank you!
Oh, wow. There we go.
And Sherlock literally goes between Robert Downey Jr.'s version, because I think he played an amazing Sherlock. It fits amazingly with his personality.
Without a doubt.
And Jude Law as Watson was absolutely amazing. He has that loyalty character. The only thing I wanted to do was shave off his mustache because I couldn't stand that mustache. And Moriarty was really cool, though. Moriarty was like one of, I guess because he was older, Moriarty was like one of those old wise people. I've lived longer than you. You don't understand what I've been through. You know what? I'm going to show you what I've been through, and I'm going to take over the world doing it. Like, that's what Moriarty was in that version, as well as the BBC version where Benedict Cumberbatch, Martin Freeman, Mark Gatiss, amazing, absolutely amazing actors. Moriarty in that TV series is just, Jesus, like, the man is just crazy. I mean, it's cray-cray, all caps, no spaces, with explanation points. Just, the guy is absolutely nutso. But he's a smart, crazy, psycho nutso. Like, the kind of nutso you can agree with and you kind of want to be friends with, just so that way he won't kill you later on, but at the same time you agree with nothing. I absolutely love it.
Plus, he'd probably still kill you.
He's most likely going to kill you anyway. Even Sherlock's going to kill you in that version because he just ran tests for no apparent reason. Like, he poisoned you. He picked it out to see if... Okay. Spoiler, it's 9 episodes, guys. Come on, if you haven't seen it now, like, you can get off of it. I know it's 9 episodes, I'm sorry. We're still working on it. We got the new season coming up in 2017, season 4. We already had our Christmas special. Hiatus is almost over. Ta-da! But it's only going to be a month. It's going to be like months after the first episode, so give it a minute. But Benedict Cumberbatch's character, Sherlock Holmes, I lied. Let me say it right. William Scott Sherlock Holmes. There it is. Because I had to call my friend out like a couple minutes ago. But his character in The Hounds of Bakersfield was testing to see if the toxin that made them delirious and see the hound in the woods, he thought it was in the sugar, so he tested it in John Watson, who was played by Martin Freeman's character, in his sugar, and then put him in the quote-unquote Area 51 version of Bakersfield, just to see if it works. Now, granted, that wasn't what it was. He still drove his friend crazy and had him on the phone saying, "What do you see?" Like, had the man hyperventilating, scared out of his mind. All for a test. Sherlock's going to kill you. Scientifically, but he will kill you. Moriarty's just going to kill you because, just for the heck of it. I wonder how she'll react. I wonder how her family's going to react if she dies. Pow, she's dead. Go, oops. Didn't get the reaction I want. Oh, just move on with his life.
On to the next one. On to the next person, I mean.
Love BBC version though, but amazing actors, amazing storyline. Can't wait for season 4. Okay. And then number 1, because I'm a Star Wars junkie, I'm going to do George Lucas Star Wars, because yes, people, there is a difference. Right before he sold it to Disney, and y'all want to mess up our headcanons. Done messed up all my Pinterest boards. His version was everything and anything could have been a headcanon, because he left. In the beginning, he left so much unanswered, anything could have been possible. And then when he did answer the question, there was still so much to be explained. You literally had everyone's individual ideas and opinions and even imagination to go off of, but because it flowed so seamlessly with the fanfics, with the artwork, even with the different books and the different writers, it all flowed so seamlessly and effortlessly that I absolutely would love to live there. Now, granted, I'll probably be a bounty hunter because I ain't taking no sides or nobody. I want to benefit from me, because if I go to the light side, I'm going to die. If I go to the dark side, I'm going to die. Light side, I want to die by the Sith. because I just got a big mouth and they're gonna kill me where I stand. With the Sith, I'm gonna be upgraded or downgraded because I was like, I ain't dealing with them no more. I'm about to give you a new apprentice or a new master,
Pretty
and they're
much.
gonna end up killing me. I don't like that. Now, granted, the Sith had better outfits. I will admit that. However, I will also admit Jedis have better lightsabers.
Yeah.
The hilts of the lightsabers are definitely more interesting because they customize it to each Jedi customized it to their individual person. So for example, Obi-Wan had his a little bit more sleek and modern. Obi-Wan Kenobi had it. Mace Windu had his not so much as modern as much as it was minimalized, for lack of a better term. Anakin was more for technology, and then Luke was more technology, but that was because he was so used to dealing with Anakin, he just puts a little spin on it. So this one, it's just completely different. And then there was one on one of the books where they literally hollowed out a phone, fit all the technology in there, and that was their lightsaber. It was absolutely amazing. If I could find the book right now, I really would. I think it was in the Jedi Academy trilogy. It was absolutely amazing. Just, guys, you gotta read it. It's absolutely amazing. But he literally howls it out of the book. I'm like, see, if I was a Jedi, that's what I would get. I want to be force sensitive, but I want to be a Jedi. I want to be a bounty hunter. Does that make get the best of both worlds. Get the best of both worlds. I get the bounty hunting world where I ain't gotta worry about nobody, and ain't nobody gotta talk to me. I ain't gotta talk to nobody. I can do my job. I can move on with my life. But if I'm a force sensitive person, I can do mind tricks. I can get my job done easier. I can pass off for a Jedi and get into certain passageways I can't get in. I can pass off for Sith and get into certain passageways. Like, I'm gonna be happy. Like, that's gonna be my life. Absolutely loved it. But okay, I think I went off on a rant. Chris is watching me now.
Oh no! I'm basking. I'm basking in the fandom here. I'm really soaking it in.
Guys, this is fandom so much right now. I am a complete fandom nerd. I follow so many fandoms. Which, by the way, I didn't think about this one, but Jensen Ackles and Jared Padalecki for Supernatural. Never seen it, but I have a Tumblr account, guys. No, I'm not telling you that. Actually, I lied. Sass Monster, SASS_Monster, MUNSTR. Follow me on Tumblr, guys. I love it. And literally every episode was scared the Jesus out of you. I like the first season was scared the Jesus out of you, but then afterwards it kind of flows into just the freaky and mythology. And I just freaked myself out. So I wouldn't want to live there. I don't know why I didn't put that in my top 5. I don't want to live there. I don't know why. Oh, and Misha Collins, he's in there too as Castiel. But if y'all not on season 9 already, like, well, no, y'all can catch him. But seriously, it's like, I don't want to live there. Y'all got a lot of monsters, a lot of mythology, a lot of stuff y'all need to handle with y'all family and Luca. Y'all need to go for that. I don't want to deal with that. But literally the 3 places I want to live in, like my dream place, is I want to be I either want to be in Disney, in Star Wars, or Sherlock. Pick one. I don't care. I lied. I want to be modern Sherlock, not old Sherlock. I can't take y'all crazy. I need technology. I am a modern, technologized city person. This is not gonna work.
I was glad they did take the more modern take on it. That was a nice change because usually that's how you see it. Yeah.
Stephen Moffat, find him on Twitter and tell him where's our season 4. Even though it was mentioned on his Twitter, and he better pray that this is true, or we will skin him and turn him into shoes.
What kind of shoes?
He said sparkling ones. Like, come on now. He's literally like a vampire. Like, if he comes out into the light, they become sparkle. Whoa. Like, that's how much I'm pretty sure that he drinks our tears on a regular basis, as any character does, and he does. Like, not fun, because he did Sherlock, he did Doctor Who, and he did one other one on BBC. Doctor Who, Sherlock, and maybe another one. What's the other one?
Dr. Wynn.
Really?
Yes. Doctor Who, Dr. Wynn, Dr. what?
But, the Holy Trinity of Tumblr, Supernatural, Doctor Who, and Sherlock. Super cool, lot of people! But, no, I'm not talking about that. Multiple character death. But the BBC one is the one where he touches. And I'm pretty sure he drinks our tears, as many character deaths as he has. He faked Sherlock's death and then refuses to tell us how he did it. That's not fair. We drove ourselves mad. That's not fair. And then he gave us a Christmas special, which we had to wait. This is not fair whatsoever. Stephen Moffat needs to get on the game, need to get on his ball, because he be tripping. That's what happened. He be tripping.
It is a good quote from Stephen King, though, that leaving the reader with questions unanswered keeps them wanting more.
This is a little too many questions. This is George Lucas questions. Like, granted, I will not mistaken, where he has definitely hooked his watchers and his readers. I will definitely admit that, especially what is his name? I can't remember his name right now. But the original writer for Sherlock, he definitely enthralled us and definitely made that character come alive. And it just so happens that a bunch of other people now have made that person come so alive and so easy to relate to that it just works now. So, granted, I will also tell you that I am ready for season 4, guys. I'm ready for season 4. I'm ready for Rogue One. I don't care if J.J. Abrams made it. I want to be the first one to see it. I just saw Finding Dory, which, by the way, guys, it's so cute.
Squishy.
See it. Huh?
Squishy.
Squishy! I said Finding Dory, not Finding Nemo.
Babe, she said squishy in that one too.
No, she didn't.
Yeah, she was like, I like sand. It's squishy.
Oh, that's right, baby Dory. My favorite is, my name is Dory and I suffer from short-term memory loss. I love it. Love it. I literally ooze in cuteness when I see it. I just, guys, you gotta watch it. But that is my top 5. I'm pretty sure I have rambled on to the point where all y'all was like, you need to look her up. Y'all not getting my Pinterest page. However, y'all can follow me on Tumblr. I'm pretty sure we'll put the link under there.
For sure.
And, oh my goodness, guys, just telling you, Super Who Lock will change your life. Sherlock will change your life. Doctor Who will change your life. Because yes, I'm a Whovian, loud and proud.
Yes, we are.
Sherlockian, loud and proud. I don't even care.
Yeah, we are.
If you're not a Sherlock, like literally, you will be a Sherlockian by like the first 10, 15 minutes of the episode.
Exactly.
And then there's only 9 episodes. I like 10 if there's a Christmas special, and that's it.
Technically, yeah, 10.
The Abominable Bride, God, it was so good. I saw that in theaters. I loved it. It was literally along the lines of creepy, but it also answered some questions from that last episode. Just, I pulled my hair out that day. I pulled my hair out a lot that day. I pulled my hair out a lot that day. I'm still waiting for them to continue the Robert Downey Jr. version of the Sherlock movies.
Oh, they are continuing that.
I said I want them to. If they are, I have not heard about it, but I want them to continue it. I'm trying to get a petition up there, trying to get a mention up there, just because he did such a good job on Sherlock, and such a good job on Jude Law's character of John Watson. Just, I love it. I'm oozing in fandom right now. I'm about to go watch it on Netflix. Netflix is my friend. I really am about to watch it, guys. If I'm not watching Food Network, I'm watching BBC.
Yeah, I'm kind of mad they actually took off Doctor Who on Netflix, because I was actually watching it. I was watching the classical version because I wanted to catch up from beginning to the new ones.
Correctly.
Yeah, because I was
started from 1 and worked myself up. Now, granted, if you have, it's easier to find the DVD versions of 9 and onward, but step 1. It makes so much sense. You'll get a lot of the jokes. You'll understand a lot more of the history of Doctor Who. You'll understand River. You'll understand Clara. Just, guys, you gotta watch it. I am sucker for the fandom. I have sold my soul. There's no coming back.
There's nothing wrong with finding good fandoms. That's the beauty of the podcast, Tumblr, Pinterest, Instagram, Deviantart, all these good things, so we can all share and just bask in the fandom that has been presented for us.
The only thing I don't have, guys, is LinkedIn and Facebook. After that, find me. I don't care how. I do care how. Don't be stalking me. All y'all stalkers will be blocked. All y'all haters will be blocked. If you're gonna hit on me, bye-bye. No, I don't do that. If y'all want to be petty with me, I will be petty right on back. Y'all will love me. I promise you. Y'all will love me. I love it. But yeah.
Yeah, LinkedIn's pretty cool. I have one myself, but I gotta use it more.
LinkedIn was more of like a professional thing. There was no reason. I didn't have a business and I didn't want to put a job there. So I'm like, why you need to know where I worked? Why you need to know where I went to school? Like, I don't understand. At least with everything else, I was like, Facebook, I was going to hit the too many family members I don't want to meet.
Oh yeah, it's just one of those things really to network with, but yeah. But as far as careers go,
that's what Instagram is for.
Yeah.
That's what Pinterest is for. I found some people on Pinterest. It was like, oh, you found it. I'm like, oh, I did. I didn't know you followed that person. Good Lord, clutch my pearls. Like, yes. Yes, I will. Great.
Well, was there any other thoughts you wanted to add to before we close out here?
Find me on Tumblr.
We will definitely be adding the list links. There we go. To her Tumblr. I don't know where that came from. To that, my Deviantart YouTube page. What's up? And so forth. If you guys have anything you want to add, your own list of 5 top loves, top dislikes that you would like to be, definitely add that in the comment section below, and we will definitely talk about it in the next podcast.
Well, better yet, if you guys just want to comment or have questions or want to talk about another subject, leave comments. I promise you we will try and get back to them as quickly as possible.
For sure.
But like I said, this is my fiance, so if you're not answering, we are planning a wedding, so y'all gonna have to wait.
Yeah, yeah. Well, if you guys see that,
I love my fans already, but just saying.
Yeah, if this is a new podcast to you, around 2016 for sure, but we never know. I mean, there are plenty of podcasts I've listened to where they're talking about, hey, do this now before it expires, and meanwhile, I'm listening to it in 2016, and this was back in like 2011 when they posted it.
Right.
So you never know.
We're not that bad, guys. I promise, we're not that bad.
So I guess that's really it. I can't really think of anything else. Well, I think
if that's the case, it's time to pick up, pack up, and peace out.
Word. It's been great. I'd love to thank my lovely fiance for joining me for the first time on our podcast. What's up?
It's a pleasure being here. It's a pleasure being here. I loved it. I got to vent about all my fandoms.
Definitely expect more of her in the future as we delve into more subjects, because there's a wider variety that we'll be talking about regarding all this. So until next time, when the sales hit our... Yeah. Why did I mess... I can't believe I messed it up. I was on a roll.
My fault, guys.
Okay. So until the wind hits our sails again, we will see you in the next Odyssey.
With pod chicken, with chicken. I love chicken.
And hot sauce. Okay, so testing my voice real quick. And okay, see how you sound.
Why you gotta test your voice? Why can't you test my voice?
Because, well, one, so when I speak, you're always heard as well.
It's a little crap.
What?